Hey y'all, it's Taylor from Tattooedteacherplans. Welcome back to my channel. I'm back. So this is my first plan with me post injury and we're gonna get through this together. So I'm using this kit from Crafty Banana. It's so cute. I used it last year too, but not the scene kit. This is the scene kit here and I'm really excited because it's a really beautiful scene and I love the colors in this. Let's see, let me show you the kit and then I'll just kind of tell you what we're gonna do today. So here, this is the mini kit, and it is the scene kit, so mini kit 1. I've got this page here, I've got a full box, which I'll use for my quote box. We've got some headers, the other part of the scene, and some littles. And then we've got some deco here, so cute, some checklists, a couple of boxes here, and a habit tracker, and lots of icons. I also have, I added these, no, this came with the kit. So I have the little freebie, which I love how the cupcake is themed and everything. I added on the boxes, which in hindsight, I probably should have added 2 because I'm like crazy for boxes. And then I have the day covers. I also have some of this washi because I thought it might be kind of fun to add in some black washi because there's some black in the deco over here. And I just think it would be kind of fun, but I'm just going to play that by ear. Yes. Also, let me show you this real quick. I have a new pre-planning system. So we'll get into like what I've been up to the past, like what, 5 weeks or something. I haven't actually planned. I think maybe you saw like my last plan with me maybe 3 weeks ago. Well, whatever. Anyway, I started using the Erin Condren daily planner, and this is one of the petite planners. I just started using this because it was way easier than decorative planning. So like all the way back here, like the first day I started using this was when I had surgery. So that was Monday the 1st over here. So I just kind of like just kind of went with it. And I really like it and I think it's going to be a good pre-planning system. And I'm excited. So I'm going to reference this because I am back planning. I am easing back into planning in my Erin Condren. But I'm really like excited to be back and doing this. I just haven't done it on camera. I did one spread over here and it took me 3 hours, but that was with like my actual like splinted cast, so I think I will be a little bit more able to do things like with this. I can take this off too, like if I want to, but sometimes my hand gets tired, so I'll take it off if I need to, but we're just gonna, like I said, play it by ear, go with the flow. So this was really cute. This was a caress press kit. I used lots of silver foil. It was fun to do, but it took forever. So I'm excited to do a spread with my new brace and see how that goes. I do have a code for Crafty Banana. I don't want to forget to share that. I'll put it in the description along with a link to the shop, but I just love her shop. I love her. Just go check her out. Okay, so I think I'm just going to do a talk through. Who knows how long this is going to be? Hopefully not forever. If I get to rambling, then I'll just like switch to a voiceover or like speed stuff up. But we're gonna just chat with each other because I haven't chatted with you guys in a hot minute. So let me go all the way back to the beginning because when I back plan my New York and my DC trip, I will not be dwelling on the injury at all because that trip was fun and we made the most of everything, and I like refuse to like make that the focus of the trip because it wasn't. So I'm gonna spend this plan with me and tell you what the heck happened. All right, so my sister and I back in June we left. Well, first of all, I went to Dallas. I flew to Dallas on the 16th of June, and I got there, like, we're in the plane, everything's fine, like, fine, clear skies. We get to Dallas, apparently there's a giant storm. We're in view of the airport, about to land, and we have to turn around and go back to my town of Amarillo. So that was how it started. That should have been the clue that this was going to be a crazy time. I'm not whiting this out because I don't care right now. Like, I don't have the time for the whiteout. I just want to plan. So I know it's going to look better if I white it out, but Now I'm doubting myself. Okay, we're going to leave that and we're going to white out from here. Okay, so anyway, we flew all the way back to Dallas. Like, we got off the plane for 15 minutes. And then we flew back to Dallas, which is only an hour flight. So, like, it wasn't that big of a deal. But my sister picked me up. We were like, okay, this is fine. We're good. We're good. And then we had the next day to, like, plan and, you know, shop around and have some fun and whatever. Then we left to go to the airport at, like, 3:30 or something in the morning on the 18th. So we get to the airport. Everything's good. We get through security fine, whatever. Flight's on time. Flight's even okay. Like, I wasn't super stressed like I thought I was going to be because I hate flying. It was like a, I don't know, maybe 5-hour flight or so, somewhere around there. We made it fine. We were going to go ahead and try out, like, public transportation, but we chickened out and we called an Uber, which was totally fine because we got to relax and, like, look out the window and, like, take everything in. We get to our Airbnb, and which is in Harlem. We wanted to say someplace, like, cool that had a lot of, like, character and culture and just something different, you know, like, not some, you know, cookie cutter hotel downtown or whatever. So we found this really cute Airbnb. It was a cute little brownstone on a street with, like, big trees. We'll have pictures when I do the memory spread so you can see, because it was just adorable. It was like out of a movie, and the neighborhood was really interesting, like so many different kinds of people. The people were really, like, cool and interesting. It felt like a really cool neighborhood. Like, everybody talked to each other all the time. I don't know how to explain it. We don't have that where I live. Like, we don't have neighborhoods like that. So it was really cool to, like, just observe people even. So we couldn't check in yet. So we decided to drop off our bags because we could. And so we did that real quick. And then we just, like, ran off into the city. We got on the subway. Fine. We went down. I don't remember where we were headed. Oh, we were headed in the direction of Times Square because we were going to try to get tickets to a show. And in the meantime, like, it was raining a lot. And so we decided to just kind of duck into different places that we were going to go to anyway. So we went to, like, these cool Japanese stationery stores. We went into the public library, just kind of, like, you know, just kind of hanging out and just seeing, like, soaking things in. It was very overwhelming at first, but it was, like, super fun to just kind of walk around. You know, we went to Bryant Park and the library, and then we decided to go down to Times Square to get some tickets. So we're standing in the rain, and we ended up getting tickets to go see Mean Girls because we both wanted to see it. We were really excited. And so then immediately after we got our tickets, we headed back to the Airbnb to go get ready. And because we were going to have, like, dinner down there and all that. So the way that the brownstones work, you don't go up the front steps. You go down, like, into the little garden area. I don't know what else to call it. It's like a little area, and there's a door. It's where the servants used to go in way back, like, at the turn of the century or whatever. So we go down the 2 steps, but then at the bottom, the ground is not tiled like it should be. It's glazed tile instead of what we later found out when we, like, looked around at other places around there. They all had, like, textured, like, I don't even know what to call it. It was, like, just, like, textured concrete almost. But this one had, instead, it had glazed tile. Okay, so we are going down the stairs. I hit that tile, and it's been raining all day, remember? And there's no drain. We also later figured out. So I hit that tile, and my feet went, like, straight out from under me. And like it was like a weird slow motion, like from a movie. And I had my phone in my right hand, so when I was catching myself, I caught myself with my left hand, which may have been a really good thing because this is my dominant hand, and I'm really glad that it was not my right hand that got damaged. So I've put my entire weight of my body on this wrist, and I have small wrists. This is what the doctor told me. I have small wrists. They're delicate, apparently, and I just like snapped it. Like I could hear it. It was horrible. Like immediately, as soon as I grabbed it, I said to my sister, I broke my wrist. And we ended up getting into the building because we had come in to like check in and get ready, you know? Well, we got into the building and I'm looking for, there they are. Okay, so we got into the building and I'm sitting on the ground, like in shock that I just broke my wrist and we've only been here for 3 hours. It was insanity. And so I ended up, I called my mommy, of course. Called her first. Then I called my insurance to see where I needed to go. And they were like, just go wherever. So then we went to the Harlem hospital because it was like, I don't know, 3 blocks away maybe. It was like really close. And then at the hospital, everybody was super, super nice. Like they were really kind, but everything took hours and hours. So we didn't even get home until 11 p.m. I think. Did I do this right? No, I did not. Yeah, we got home at 11. We were starving because we hadn't even eaten lunch. So we ordered in, like, I don't know what it's called, where you like Uber Eats or whatever. We called in Shake Shack and we sat on my bed that I was sleeping on and ate Shake Shack together and just tried to make the best of it. Because I was so disappointed we missed our show. You know, it's going to cost a lot of money. Luckily, Airbnb is covering pretty much everything that my insurance isn't covering, which is what should happen because they were at fault. But yeah, it just like when we were in the hospital, so many tears were shed between the two of us because we were just so disappointed and sad, and we didn't want it to like ruin our trip. I bucked up the next morning. We went and got my medicine, and I said, we're going to do everything that we want to do. And we did. There were a couple of things we couldn't do because of the weather, and we could not bicycle across the Brooklyn Bridge, which is one of our activities that we had planned, obviously. Probably not the best thing in the world anyway, because I'm not super coordinated and haven't been on a bike in forever, so maybe that was a blessing that we didn't end up doing that particular thing. But we really, really, really focused on the good and what we could do, and we had the best time. It's good sister time. I think we had one tiff. We're both very strong-willed, very type A people, and we only had one tiff, and it was because I was hangry and tired, and it was on the train to DC. But it lasted for about 1 second, and I apologized because I snapped at her. Other than that, I think we did really, really well. We got our money back from the Airbnb, and I am currently working with them to get all my stuff paid for. So that's going well. It's not my, I don't wish it on anybody, but I think with the circumstances, like best case scenario, I guess, I can say that I'm blessed in a lot of ways, blessed with really good hospital staff that were so just over the top kind. And then getting into my ortho doctor when I got home. I got in the very next day that I got home, and he's been great. He's also super cute, so I don't mind going to him at any time. So yeah, I think that's the whole story. And since then, you know, the first, like during the trip, like I was very focused on the trip and like, we're going to do this the best we can. We're going to have a good time. But when I got home is when everything started to settle in and I got real pissed of all the things that I couldn't do. And like planning, and I've said this like a lot, planning is like my only creative hobby. It's not my only creative hobby, but the one that I do the most and the most often. And not being able to do it was really a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. I thought I was just going to be able to like take a time out and be fine. But no, there were a couple days where I got real mad about it or real sad about it. And everyone has been super encouraging on YouTube and on Instagram. So thank you guys so much. And I'm just easing back in, you know, like doing what I can. And it really does help. Like this brings down my anxiety. It gives me a little outlet, you know. I am going back to work. I know it seems early, but I do have extra duties, especially now that I have been given more hours. What happens when you start to add degrees and all kinds of other things? They just give you more things to do. So we're just going to see how this year goes. I have high expectations and I'm excited about it. It's just going to be a lot. Okay, so basically I'm going to have to make up my sidebar because I don't know what to do with it. I can do like a fake checklist like I did over here. Well, it's not really fake. Like things happened. I can do that. Let me do that. Okay, so I don't have a checklist. I have this weekly box, but I don't really like those that much. I think I want to try like one of these checklists. Let's do like the sandy one. Let's do like, I think I have a to-do. Let me do it this week. Okay, so we got this week. Hold on. I'm gonna figure out this checklist first. Now this, I hate this. I've only done, like, this is my second spread in this planner and I already hate it. Like, what is the point of that? I don't understand why I need to be reminded of the monthly calendar like that much. I don't know. Maybe I'm overreacting about it, but I don't understand the point about it. Why is that there? I thought we had one at one point and then everybody complained about it. And then they brought it back. I'm just confused. Okay, so we've got a checklist here. I'm just going to put that little heart in the middle. Right there. Okay. I am excited about the changes though in the planner. Like, I don't see a huge problem with anything. I don't see anything weird. That's too big of a gap. Okay, I'm gonna cut this in half. I can move my hand and my wrist so much more now that I have my brace versus my splinted cast. It's still tricky though. Like, I have to do exercises. I just went to the doctor yesterday, so like this is all fresh on my mind. So I got my stitches out. That was gross, but it didn't hurt. Like, I was surprised. I was expecting it to hurt, but it didn't. I've never even had like serious stitches. I've had them for when I had like some precancerous spots taken off my back, but those didn't hurt and I couldn't see them. I could see the nurse like doing my like taking my stitches out. It was weird. Surgery was weird too. I was kind of freaking out about that. I've never had surgery before, so that was intense. Okay, I've got this checklist, or this habit tracker, and then I pulled another one that's also Crafty Banana, and this is where I'm like kind of trying to bring in some black. One of these is going to be for reading, and one of them is going to be for like taking my medications on time. I'm still finishing an anti-inflammatory, and I'm just taking stuff regularly, you know, like Tylenol and stuff, so that's what those are for. And then I would normally put like a full box or something down here, but I don't. Or I would put my cleaning checklist, but I don't really need to. What do we do? What do we do? I could do like, I have these washi. I could do like some flags or something over here, because I kind of wanted to do some weekend washi. Let me see how busy my weekend was. It wasn't really. I could probably do that. So let's do that. We have some deco here. That would be cute. And then maybe we'll do some washi, like some little banners. I don't know what else to put over here, honestly. That's why I came up with this. All right, so in the deco, so there's a polka dotted bikini and there's a little like towel. So that's why I have these. And then I just brought in a bunch of other like black and white things. So let's use some of this. Okay. I don't really know what else to give you guys an update on because I honestly have not been doing a whole lot. After surgery, like it hit me harder than I thought. I thought I was gonna like bounce back. But I'd never had surgery before. I didn't know. But I did not bounce back. In fact, so the day of surgery, I got a nerve block because I have a high pain tolerance. And they wanted to use less anesthesia on me. And that was a way to do it. So, like the one that goes in your arm. So I got a nerve block, which was amazing for when it was like still completely numb. It was super weird. It was like my arm wasn't even attached to me. So weird. But once it started wearing off, like, I don't even know how to explain it. It was like all of these nerves firing in my arm. It felt like fireworks going off inside of my arm. So I couldn't sleep. And I didn't sleep the night before surgery. So once I hit 48 hours of no sleeping, I was about to go insane. And so what do? You call your mom. And I called my mom and I was crying. And I was like, this hurts so much. And I had taken my pain pill like on track. But they don't do much for me because I don't know what's wrong with me. They said that at the Harlem hospital too. Like, I don't know. It doesn't do much besides make me sleepy. But this wasn't even making me sleepy because the pain was so bad. So my mom called my doctor for me because I'm apparently not an adult. Wasn't in that moment. And he called in something stronger, and that, oh my goodness. Wow. That worked. But basically I was asleep for like 3 days. I slept through, okay, there was one day, the third day, it was Wednesday of that week that I had surgery. And I got my roof replaced because my roof had gotten totaled way back in like March. And I slept through most of that. And if you have ever had your roof replaced, it's extremely loud. Not for me. I just slept right through it. Like nothing. Like I don't even remember parts of it. So, but I got my rest. And once I hit like the 4-day mark, I was like good to go. I was feeling good. Feeling rested. I started going for walks outside. Getting back into walking. I started doing some standing yoga. Like if you search on YouTube, you can find anything. So I just searched like wrist-free yoga or whatever, and I found like 100 videos. So I did that and just tried to stay busy and stuff, and I felt like 10 times better. But the first couple of days were really rough. Was not prepared for that. Okay. Now that we have that done, is that good? by itself. It's super crooked, but maybe let's do this one. No, let's just leave it. I think it looks fine by itself. I might come back and change it, but I'm going to go with that. Okay, let's go over here on this side, and I'm going to do the same thing and then put the weekend banner over across like I used to do way, way back in the day. Let's do a little weekend washi. Why not? I don't have much going on. So yeah, I mentioned earlier I am going back to school. So I have 10 extra days I have to work. Plus I have a workshop in there. Plus just like random stuff, you know? Gotta get done at school before everybody comes back. I am like kind of on the fence about going back. Usually I get excited by this point, and I think once I get to school and like start working, then I'll be like excited about going back to work. But for like right this minute, I'm like, I didn't even have a summer. Like my summer was not ruined, but it was definitely like affected by breaking my wrist. It could have been worse, you know, though. I'm grateful that it wasn't a leg. A leg would have ruined the trip. I just powered through, man. We walked, guess how many miles? Just guess right now, and then I'm going to tell you. We walked a total of 64 miles in 7 days. That's a lot. It's like a lot. The first day, like after I broke my arm, and I was like, let's go. We're doing this. Let's do it. We walked 13 miles that day, which in hindsight, maybe you shouldn't have done that. But I asked my doctor, my ortho doctor, if that was bad, and he said no, because your the swelling that you create by like walking and like raising your heart rate and stuff is actually like protects your arm, because it like swells up into the cast and like holds it in place really tightly. So there's that. I did feel it swelling like all the time though. My hand was like, it was so weird. It was like a pillow. So odd. I've never had an injury before in my life, so this is all new to me. I'm just glad to be on the other side of it. Moving on. What else do I want to do here? I guess I can do... I have these little ones that I can definitely throw in there. I don't want it to be too busy. So let's throw in this little chevron one. I think they'll fit like perfectly in there. We did get to see 2 shows when we were in New York, so I'll talk about that real quick because that was definitely a highlight. There were so many highlights, but we saw To Kill a Mockingbird on that second day that we were there in New York, and we had tickets for, I don't even know how long, like probably close to maybe 6 months, a year. I don't even know, a very long time. So we've been like looking forward to it forever. So I just basically cried through the whole thing because it was so beautiful. Jeff Daniels played Atticus. There were also other actors that I recognized from like TV shows and stuff. Offhand, I don't remember. I'd have to look them up, but I did recognize people. It was just such a beautiful show. Like, I love the story. It's one of my favorite books. Like, my dang cat is named Scout for Scout from the book. And the show was just like, up to the intermission, I was just like bawling silently. And then the last like 20 minutes of the show, I was just bawling. It was just, I don't even know what else to say besides beautiful. Everything was perfect. The set was incredible. The actors, everybody was amazing. They actually had adults playing the kids, which I thought was an odd choice at first. But it actually ended up being like really good. Like they played them really well. So I wasn't like mad about that. But it was kind of weird to get used to at first. The actor that played Cal, oh my god, she was amazing. And then the next night, so our third night in New York, we went and saw Wicked. So after we missed Mean Girls, which we were both like so sad about, because we're probably not going to get another chance to see it, we decided to go big. We wanted to see Wicked anyway, and we thought we could get like discount tickets, but that's not a thing for a show that's been running for that long and is still successful. So we just bought tickets. They were expensive, but at that point I was like, go big or go home, you know, like I was still in that mode of we're not going to let anything ruin our trip that we've been planning for a year and a half. And we had the best time at Wicked. I had never seen the whole play. Like, I knew the music, I have the soundtrack, all that stuff. But I had never actually seen a production of it. So that was like really fun. And I enjoyed it a lot. All right, are we ready to get into actual plans here? I probably should have whited these out first. Yeah, definitely should have done that. But we're just figuring this out. I will be using another scene kit in September. Actually, 2 scene kits, because there's a very exciting one coming from Crafty Banana. If you're in her Facebook group, you know what I'm talking about. It's related to a particular movie that we are thrilled. Okay, let's get into actual plans. Okay, first thing I want to mark is that my family, so my parents and my middle sister, they came because this weekend, like the weekend before this, was our family reunion. So they were already in town, and then they came like maybe a day earlier or whatever to like help me with some stuff like around my house because I was kind of helpless. So I want to mark, that's probably not half box worthy though. They were leaving this day to go to, was it Colorado? I think it was Colorado. New Mexico? I think it was New Mexico. Anyway, doesn't matter. But I want to mark that they are leaving. So I want to go kind of crazy with the characters this week because I don't know, I just thought it would be kind of fun. I don't have a ton of room to work with, and I don't have a ton of plans, so it's not like I'm going to be like wasting them or anything. I don't know what to pick for that. I'm thinking maybe like maybe some munchkins. I wasn't like mad about them leaving. I don't know what the expression that I want. Maybe I'll just use like a heart. Okay, let's just do that. So this is just from a leftover that I had that I thought would match. So that's going to be for family leaving. I did go for a walk this day. I do want to mark that. Let's just use this box for that because, you know, it's a big deal. I'll put both my workouts in there. So let me grab my workout stickers. I'm a little rusty, you guys. Sorry about that. So I want to do like one of these little shoes, maybe like this one, and yoga. Let's just write in yoga. All right, so this little shoe is going to go there, and then I'll write the yoga down here. I really tried to get back to like a routine this week, and I think that helped me like get out of my funk a little bit. Okay, also I went to Walgreens this day, which was, I haven't driven a lot, so that was like my outing for the day. and I just had to pick up a few things, so let's go with this little shopping cart for going to Walgreens. And then I did tidy up my house a little bit, so let's find, I think I have some cute new Coffee Monsters Okay, I'm gonna use one of these guys from the spring cleaning sheet right there. And then what else did I do? Oh, I was watching Veronica Mars. What else did I do today? That's pretty much it. I did work on my budget, and I checked my mail, but I don't know that checking the mail is that important. Let me use the little TV. I watched a lot of TV this week, I'll be honest. But, you know, I'm supposed to be resting, so not so much anymore. I'm supposed to be, like, getting active again. The doctor said I can do anything that feels good, so we're doing it, besides lifting anything. Okay, what do I do in between here? I can mark that I worked on my budget. Just updating it and, like, paying a couple bills and stuff. So let's do the little money sign right there, and I'm going to fill this in before I move to the next column. All right, now on to Tuesday. Okay, this was my angry day. So I started with a workout. Well, not a workout. I started with a walk in the morning. I do have these just like random boxes that I kind of set aside that I wanted to use. So I went for kind of a longer, which maybe not right now sounds like longer, but it was a longer walk that day. So let's put that in. I'm just gonna grab, these might be kind of fun to use this week. No, let's try something else. I think these two would work. Oops. Okay. So I've got some shoes. What else did I do this day? Oh, okay. Just with some fun things. I went with my best friend, Kat, to go get a pedicure and go to lunch. So let me use this little, no, that's the same color. Let me use what? What do I want to use for that? Maybe like another one of these little guys. Eat this one. So we went to get a pedicure, and then we went to lunch, and lunch was incredible. We actually went to get the pedicure first, so we went to like a place that I have been before. I don't really go for regular pedicures, so I don't know what is a good place to go, but we tried it, and it's like kind of upscale-ish, and they were really short-handed, and so we ended up leaving to go to a different place. So we went to the other place, and that was awesome. They did awesome. So let me find my little self-care stickers. Okay. I've got some little nail appointment stickers in here. Let's do, well, it wasn't like an appointment. Let me just grab one of these little nail polishes from Fox and Cactus. These are so old. The bright blue one, maybe? That's such a pretty blue. Okay. And I ended up getting like this really pretty, like bright fluorescent coral color on my toes. So that was fun and relaxing. And then we went to go eat at this incredible restaurant. Like, so good. It was delicious. Okay, I had to take a quick break because my principal was calling me. This plan with me is going to be like a million years long. I'm so sorry, but I had a lot to say. Okay, up next was our lunch. So we went to go eat at this amazing barbecue place, which we'd both meant to go to forever. And we just haven't ever, like, it's been in Texas Monthly and like all kinds of stuff. I don't think I have any barbecue stickers, but I probably have some food stickers that would work. But that, oh my god, that barbecue was insanely good. I was like living my best life. But I don't think I have anything that would really work for that. We weren't drinking beer. This could work. We had some peach cobbler. So I ordered the 2 meat plate and took half of it home because it was way more food than I could eat. But I got brisket, sliced brisket, and pulled pork. It was insane. And then I got potato salad, of course. And then, what else did I get? I got peach cobbler. Maybe that's all. And then you got like a slice of white bread because that's what you're supposed to get with barbecue. Anyway, it was really good. Moving on, I did take a nap. I take a nap like every day, every single day. I don't know that I need to note that, but maybe just like rest. I have some new rest stickers, like rest day. They're like little scripts from Virgo on paper. Let me see. Yeah. Let's do a little rest sticker. Maybe on top of some washi, because I had a little like moment where I was really annoyed with the whole situation of not being able to do what I want to do, and I let it get to me. I ended up saying something online that I regret, that I shouldn't have said. Like it was the truth, but like it didn't need to be said. You know what I mean? And I'm sure that it hurt someone's feelings, and it wasn't like my intention to do that. So I did like get rid of that, which is good, I guess, but I shouldn't have done it in the first place. And I did it from a place of frustration and annoyance with myself. So I had to take a little time out, take a little rest. And then I started watching, oh, this is so bad to admit. That's really crooked, but like, what are we going to do about it? Like, it's just there. And I already cut that washi. I think like everything is crooked. It's fine. It's fine. We're just going to go with it, I think. It's like really crooked. Oh, it's going to bother me. Is it crooked? Or is it just my perception of being crooked? I don't know anymore. We're just moving on. Okay, I started watching The Real Housewives of Orange County because it was on Hulu. It was new. Why? I don't know. I don't know why I do this to myself. It's trash TV and it makes me angry. I don't know why I watch it. I'm not a reality TV show person. Like, I would get down with like Real World and stuff back in the day, but now I'm like, no, I can't. So let's do some deco for maybe the bikini. How about the sunscreen? We're going to do Real Housewives there. Okay, let me fill this out and I'll be right back. Okay, and then let's move on to Wednesday. Okay, Wednesday, I started reading. I went for a walk. Let's mark the walk first. I'm just going to use another one of these little glitter boxes that I have. I need some more quarter boxes. Let me use, instead of that, let me use one of these little guys for my walk. And I'm going to write on this first. Use this one. Doesn't really fit, but that's fine. Did 2.5. There we go. Okay, so we did that. I did that. I don't know why I wrote on that. when I was waiting to run on it. Okay, focus. So I did do some reading. I have some new cute little seasonal stickers of like reading inside and stuff and like being hot. These are cute. Where are they? Like I have these. I think this will work. I have some more of these coming, I think. I just placed a gigantic Fox and Pip order, but that was not all for me. It was like 2 people's gifts in there too. Okay, so we're gonna do the little Fox and Pip girl for reading. I also listened to some podcasts this day, so I'm gonna use the little headphones over here for that, which I didn't use headphones, but that's what I like using to mark podcasts. And then I also did some yoga, so let's go ahead and mark that as well. Let me grab some yoga stickers. Where's my workout stickers? Okay, let me grab this. She doesn't offer these anymore, but this is a little yoga mat from GP Sticker Studio. I also washed my hair this day, which I am so grateful for my hands now, because washing your hair with one arm is really hard. Your arm gets really tired. So I did wash my hair. I don't know if I want to mark that. I do want to mark grocery pickup, and I think I want to use, I think I got some new munchkins. Yes. And I'm trying to make good choices because I can't be as active as I want to be, so I'm just going to use this one with the carrots and lettuce. And I think I will use this. Let me put this down here, because I did pick up my groceries like in the evening. I had to sit there forever too. It was kind of annoying, but grocery pickup has like saved my freaking life in the past couple of weeks. It's amazing. I'm just going to use this to mark that I finished The Real Housewives. Yeah, I binged it hard, but it's also trash, so like I can watch it in the background and like not be bothered by it. So okay, let me fill out this column and I'll be right back. All right, Thursday. What did I do? Oh my gosh. Did I just plan? I just planned the wrong day. Okay. I just totally... What did I do? Okay, I got Tuesday right, but then I totally planned... Ah, I see what I did. No. What did I do? Okay. So basically I did the same thing on Wednesday that I did on Thursday. But I didn't get my groceries. But I did my grocery list. So I can at least mark that. Like I ordered my groceries. Okay. I didn't finish it on this day either, so let me pull that up. Okay. So, going back to Wednesday. This is all right. I did all of this, except that instead of this, I did a nap. Oh my gosh. In the summertime, my days flow into one another anyway, but like... Okay, let me fix this. So this was a nap. So I'm going to take this little, no, what do I want to do? I'm going to do the little sunglasses, and I'm going to do a nap. Okay, that looks ugly, but I don't care. Then what I did down here was I did a YouTube binge. I can mark that. this was a YouTube binge. And then I did order my groceries. Let me just use a little thing for that then. I did watch Real Housewives. I refuse to watch The Bachelorette. I did it one single summer and I hated myself afterwards. So Real Housewives is about as low as I will get. No judgment to anyone else. You do you, boo. Okay, and then I'm gonna put my grocery list here. So, well, ordering my groceries. So maybe like a little computer, or this would be cute. I think I have the room for that. Let's see. No, it's too big. I know I have computers in here somewhere. Oh, there. Okay, so we're gonna order groceries. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do Thursday real quick, and then I'll just fill in the rest of this. Okay, now I'm back on track. Okay, Thursday morning, I did a walk. I need some more half boxes. Let me just do some white space then, because that's what we're gonna have to do. And my wrist is starting to hurt, so we're gonna power through this and get this done real quick. Okay, so let's do let me use one of these, because why not? Okay, so I did my workout. I did reading. Do I have a book? No. Okay, I know I have some new reading stickers. Where are they? I think they were Munchkins. Yes. Okay. Gotta fill some space, so we're gonna use this one. And then I caught up on some podcasts. Okay, now oh gosh. Okay, we're gonna do this one down here. And then I picked up my groceries at like 6, so put that here. And then here, I did not take a nap this day. This was my first day off of all of my meds, so I kind of want to mark that because that was an accomplishment of mine. I wonder if I have any like pill stickers or like, what am I thinking of? That could work. Oh, hold on. And my leftovers. I think I have some. Yes. This will work. It's not the right, like specific right color, but it will work. Okay, there we go. I'm just gonna keep doing Friday and then I'll go back and fill this in. Okay, Friday. Let's see here. Went for a walk. I do it early in the morning because it's so damn hot where I live right now. And I'm like, once it hits 10 a.m., I'm like done being outside. So, another I don't even know what to use anymore. Could use one of these. Okay. And then I listened to another podcast, but I don't know if I need to mark that. I guess I could do like a true crime sticker just for funsies. Okay. So this, I'm just going to put with this little half box to mark a reading also. I did some reading and listened to some podcasts. And I was reading that book, so that's cool. I did do some resting. I did not sleep, which is good. But I did rest some more. So I'm going to do maybe another one of those little self-care those script stickers. Here we go. Recharge. I think that would be good. And what should I put on that? Use some more washi. That might be fun. What did I use? I used dots last time, so let me use stripes this time. Okay. There we go. And then the rest of Friday, oh, I started watching Harlots, which is a really good show. I did call, or my mom called me, so let me go ahead and mark that. Call with my mom. What else did I do this day? I did do a little cleaning this day also. So let me use this little I need more quarter boxes. Okay, I've got this one left. This is the only one I've got left. This will work. Just kind of tidying up a little bit, and then I can mark that I watched or started watching Harlots. That show is intense. It's kind of like stressful, but it's good. I liked it. Okay, let me just use one of these little flags, and then I kind of want to use the bed because I was laying in bed while I was watching Harlots. Let's do that. Okay, what is next? Saturday and Sunday. So oh my gosh. Okay, so I did some yoga. I did quite a bit of yoga, so I'm going to use a half box for that because I did do 40 minutes, which hands-free yoga is much harder than you think that it's going to be because you have to use your legs the whole time pretty much. Like you use your arms just to hold, like holding your arms up, but that's it. It's so hard. I'm going to use one of these guys. This one. Okay. And then I also planned for the first time in my new planner, which was very fun, except that it took forever. So I need a good like planning sticker. What do I want to use? I have like, let's see what I have in my planning section here. Not a whole lot. Those are cute though. I might use that. That would work too. I think I want to use a card. I'm going to use a white card. Oh, I also have these. Let's use a blue one. Forgot about these. These are from a very old $2 Tuesday from Sadie Stickers. You cannot get them. But I know that shops sell these. I'm sure if you like searched on Etsy, you could find them. Okay, so I had a very, very, very long planner session there, and I also finished Harlots. I did work on my budget too. I think I'll just throw in like this little money sign, or money, like dollar bill, and then I'm gonna put in a little TV little thing for Harlots. Harlots has like really good actors in it that I like, so that's what drew me to it. But then I got into the story and it was really good. It's like very political. Okay, Sunday I went for a walk. We're just doing the same thing over and over again. So should I use I think I'll do this one just because it's kind of interesting. It's got like a little texture to it. And that'll be for my walk. Let me grab a shoe or something. I don't have any good colors left from those. Let me grab from here. Okay, then what else did I do? Oh, I did some more planning. What can I use for that? Maybe a coffee cup, because I want to use like my coffee cups. Yes. So I kind of got my confidence here, and then here I like went in and like caught up on a couple of spreads that I'd started but never finished. So there's that. I also kind of did some watering and stuff in my yard, which half my yard's dead now, so I'm so sad, but it is what it is. So what do we got in here? I know I have some like this one I could definitely use. I have some gardening ones too. It's just too hot. My yard is not going to survive. Where were those? Is it Once More With Love, I think? I know I have gardening ones, and then I think I have gardening ones here too. Let's see. Yes, okay. So I'm just going to use this one right here because I did a lot of watering. I pruned my rose bush, and among other things. So there's that, and then what else did I do? I just did some cleaning. So I'm going to go ahead and mark that as well on a little quarter box here. I've got a little house. I can use that. Yeah. See if I can fit this in here. So now I need to go back and fill this out, and I will be right back. So here is the finished spread. I love how this turned out. It's so, so cute. The only thing I didn't get to use that I wanted to was the deco. I kind of forgot about it, and I totally meant to. I think I'll try to fit it in, like in just random places where I see like a little bit of white space, like there. Cute. Okay, I'll try to fit some more in, but I had really, really a good time putting this spread together. It was kind of difficult at times because I am a little rusty, but that's totally fine, you know? I'm getting back into it, easing back in. If you have ideas on active things I can do that doesn't require my hands, leave me ideas down below, because I know the walking and yoga is going to get boring after a while. So if you have some ideas for me, leave those down below. I'll have all the shops and codes that I have listed down in the description, and if you have any questions for me, you can leave those down there as well. I had so much fun with this. I'm glad I'm back, and thank you for all the support for the past, like, what, 6 weeks. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye!